Yo, fellas.
Yo,
Yo, how's it going, guys?
yo.
Yo, Cam, you good?
Let's get it together, man.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 12. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to get this thing going.
Any words from you, Turbo?
Um, any words for me? Good to see y'all. Glad to be back. Another episode. Yeah, pretty much it. Shout out
Thank you.
five.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the episode.
Should we just get started without
Yeah, we
him?
should probably jump into some.
Honestly, I think that would probably be a good idea.
We should just go into
All right.
breaking news.
I guess I'll go ahead and get it kicked off. First and foremost, Cam's birthday is tomorrow, so I would like to wish him a happy early birthday.
Yo, happy early birthday.
Don't forget,
Happy early
Jake's
birthday.
birthday was actually last Sunday.
Yeah,
happy
no,
belated, Jake.
too. So Also, happy birthday to Jake Cunningham as well.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's
There you
birthday.
go. Yeah.
Yes, sir, Jake. My God.
In other news, Terrion Arnold was arrested on 4 counts of kidnapping and armed robbery. While sources say that Arnold was not present at the scene of the crime, prosecutors allege he coordinated the attacks in retaliation for a robbery where $200,000 was stolen at an Airbnb he was staying at. The victims were allegedly pistol whipped and attacked. Prosecutors argue that there's no evidence that they were the same people involved in the Airbnb robbery. This resulted in the 97th ranked DB, according to PFF, being cut from the Lions after a Tampa court set his bond at $1 million. This is obviously a political thing from the Lions. You want to cut your losses whenever something like that happens, and Terrion Arnold has not been performing that well as of late. So
I think
kind of
it's
a
fair to
win-win for
say.
him.
I mean,
I
he's a
do
top
think it's
100
fair to
cornerback in
say.
the league.
I think it's
Yeah,
fair
top
to
100
say that
cornerback.
this is the most amount of straps that Terrion Arnold has displayed throughout his career.
Honestly, that's not ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm actually bummed out. Like he was a really good player. Yeah, he was a really good player at Alabama. He was I think a 2 or 3 year starter there. Nick Saban raised up the kid. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he could join the Blitz and Brick staff instead. But up to you, Pat.
We
No,
Sir,
have
left that to
yeah,
you if you
we
want to
ran.
go ahead.
Second. Number second.
Yeah, that'll be second.
He played the first one.
Yeah, I think he played a little bit of the second half in the last game.
Till halftime and then got subbed.
You dad.
They can't hear us.
W
W
dad.
dad. Yeah, W dad.
W dad. W dad's in the chat. Oh wait, nobody can hear. Oh my
no.
god.
Oh no.
He says can hear now, but can't hear Cam.
Yeah, there we go. How about now?
Okay.
Now you can hear me.
Can everybody hear Cam now?
Wow! I literally just said
wow.
so many things.
Bro,
Wow! Wow! I said so many
You're ruining
things.
everything, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
so
come
many
on, man. This
fucking...
is all your fault.
Dude, I had to send my PC to the PC hospital. I didn't realize that my CPU has been literally on fire for the last, 2 months, I guess. It's been over 100 degrees Celsius, and that is horrible. Very, very bad. But I got the problem fixed, and yeah, now everyone can hear me 100%. We're good. This is so fucking stupid. I guess I'll fucking reread everything that I just read.
Couple of points. Just go quickly.
All right, group stage over. World Cup, round of 32 begins. Canada, Brazil, Paraguay, Morocco, Norway are all moving on to the round of 16. It's been very entertaining so far. Almost makes you want to give a shit about soccer. Cool. U.S. plays Bosnia tomorrow. If they win, they move on to the round of 16, and they'll either play Belgium or Senegal. I do not think that it's possible that the U.S. loses on the week of the U.S.'s birthday, July 4th, Independence Day, Saturday. The U.S. will not get embarrassed the week of the U.S.'s birthday. I think we go out there, the team plays with a chip on their shoulder to go make their fans happy, make the U.S. get a big win on the U.S. birthday. Done. Moving on. Earlier, LeBron no longer returning to the Lakers, but he will play again next season, probably last season, retirement tour. Not returning to the Lakers, but waited to announce that he's not returning to the Lakers until Bronny's contract was guaranteed. I think that's everything I said. W LeBron, got your son paid. Now Daddy LeBron is off to go get some milk, and I think he's going to go on down to Miami and end it all down there. One last season in Miami. I've been saying Cleveland all this time, but I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I don't think Bron's going home no more.
Do you think
He's going
that,
back. I think he's going
that
back to Miami.
You think if Bronny and LeBron played, that he would let Bronny dunk on him?
I don't think
No.
Bronny can dunk.
I imagine
Can
if
he?
he just
Bronny's 6'2". Does he have bunnies like that? Can he dunk?
Yes.
He's
He has a
LeBron's.
40
He's
inch
LeBron's
bro.
seed. He's the
LeBron's
seed of
son,
LeBron.
bro.
He's the
Bro,
seed of
When
LeBron.
me and
has
Bronny
to.
played one-on-one, he dunked all over me.
Yo.
Yes,
But
Cam.
I
Bronny and I can dunk.
did beat him. I did beat him 11-10. The cameras just weren't on. But
Yeah.
let's be honest.
You really got to. You got a taste of the James there when he dunked on you.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I've loved.
We won't
Never
go into
mind.
that though. That's a topic for another episode.
Blitz and Bricks After Dark.
Yeah.
Blitz and bricked.
Yo, Jake enjoyed the fuck out of Josh Baker. Did you enjoy the fuck out of Josh Baker?
Sure was pretty fun, but that's also that's another topic, for another day. But it was a fun time.
And other already
He had
broken.
a good set, bro. He had a good set. We'll say that much.
The Clippers traded Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors in exchange for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 first-round picks, a pick swap, and 2 second-round picks. In my opinion, this is a great trade for the Raptors. You get Kawhi back in an already pretty good young squad. If he can stay healthy, that team's it's gonna be a scary team, and I can actually see them making a really good
You
push.
say if Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard could stay healthy, did I actually just hear those words?
Yeah, it's one of the
Yes,
biggest
yes,
ifs.
yeah. If
Yeah,
he
he's
stays
never
healthy,
played a full season.
I would watch out for that team. That team can make some upsets. That team's defensively going to be amazing. Also,
Kawhi says
uh,
goodbye. Wow, dude. That's kind of crazy. He's going right back to where he came from. He's fleeing the
Yep.
U.S. It's just how many games as a whole did he play in his how long was he at the Clippers? Was it been 5 years, 6 years? Was that trade 2020, 2021? They won
I think
he won
I know you
the
said
chip with the
He went there like
20
2019. I mean, he
No,
missed.
he won
2019,
in 20
2020.
he won in 2019. Yeah, I guess he went 19-20 season, the season after he won.
Yeah, he only ever played more than 60 games for a single season for the Clippers twice.
Yeah,
But
that's
to
just
credit, both of those were in the past 3 seasons.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he also did have a career high in points, didn't he? Did you say Ashton
Last
last
season,
year?
yeah.
yeah,
He
Korea.
averaged 27.9.
I'm pretty sure in their playing game he dropped 42 and still
Yeah,
lost.
but he got locked up by Draymond when it mattered most, so we're
Yeah,
not worried.
that's true, dude. That was bad to watch, honestly.
All right, who has?
I
think-
got some trade news as well, mostly just because the Hornets were making a lot of moves. LaMelo Ball and Josh Green have been traded to the Timberwolves in exchange for Naz Reid, 2033 unprotected first, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. The Hornets also traded Miles Bridges and both a first and second-round pick to the Suns for Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, and another 2033 first. After the Hornets were playing very well down the stretch last season and almost broke their decade-long playoff drought, they just looked at the roster and just said, fuck it. And they're just going to bank on how good these 10 to 11-year-old prospects are with all these 2033 picks. Knowing the Hornets' luck, what's probably going to happen, because this has happened to them numerous times, is that they're going to get the second overall pick in 2033, and there's going to be one truly generational prospect that goes number 1, and they just miss out on him. It happened with Anthony Davis. It happened with Victor Wembanyama. I think it's happened 2 other times. I'd have to look up who that was because I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean the Hornets are just incredibly unlucky when it comes to drafting, and they're also like even when they do draft, they're not good. I mean, Concanipple was a good pick, but historically they are shit drafters. So
Oh, it was also a good
hopefully
pick,
this
though.
could,
MJ don't know ball, bro.
yeah.
It's
True.
not the
Yeah.
good, yeah.
But I mean, like historically, they've made some really horrible selections. Like when they were the Bobcats and they drafted Adam Morrison 3rd overall. So I mean, hopefully for the Hornets, this works out for them. Because Hornets fans are like probably the most depressed fan. I mean, actually, no, Kings fans exist. Both Kings fans and Hornets fans are the most depressed fans in all of basketball. But I mean, we'll see how this works out. I mean, 2033 is while away, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Well,
I do think it's crazy, dude. Like that's just a 2020. Seeing that in the last couple of trades over this last week, like 2023, we're really at the point that they're dealing 2023 picks now. We're really at the
2033.
2033. My bad.
Yeah,
We're
33.
really at the point. We're really at the point where fuck. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse, bro. I do remember a point where it was crazy to say 2023 picks being dealt, and now we're fuck, dude. Like I remember what didn't the Mavs send in the Kyrie trade? Didn't we throw like a 2029 first in there? It was like one of
Yeah, we
the
did.
picks involved. Like that's just I thought that was so crazy back then. What 4 years ago now? I was so baffled. I was like, wow, 2029. That's so far away. Now it's 2023 or 2033. I did it again. 2033, bro. I can't even say 2033. I can't even fathom that we're that close to like the 2030s, dude.
It'd
That's
be like
just so
40
weird
by
to me. This is just it's wild, bro. We're already trading these picks and we're getting old. I'm turning 75 tomorrow. Like guess it's time to retire.
Well, and some truly terrifying news for the people of Portland. Ja Morant has been traded to the Trailblazers in exchange for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. thankfully for Ja, Portland plays in the West, so he should be fine. But presumably the Grizzlies heard about what I said about Cameron Boozer last week about how he's going to be a top 5
Fuck
player in
yeah.
the NBA. He's going to be a future MVP and he's going to be a future Hall of Famer and he's going to be the best player in the draft. And they decided that hey, we probably don't need John Moran anymore. The Blazers have now fully committed to the all-guard strategy as 12 of their 17-man roster are listed as guards. And in other news, if you're
Whoa.
a Portland homeowner and you're looking to, maybe go buy a piece, you might want to get to the stores as soon as possible.
Oh, man, they're
Uh,
all gone already.
Shelves
I mean,
are
I'd still-
shelves are bare,
You
man.
missed
People
your
are
window.
protecting
You missed your
themselves.
window.
Just like the
think-
Grizzlies.
I think that trade just doesn't make sense for the Grizzlies. You get no picks out of that, and you get 2 mediocre players.
Dude, no, they're just getting
No,
rid of
no,
Ja.
no, no.
I mean,
no.
hasn't
And all
Ja only
costs.
played
You get rid of
79
Ja
games in
Morant.
like 3 years?
You get
Yeah,
rid of
but-
John Moran. It
I
doesn't
don't think
matter.
he's been on the court in like the entire last season, was he? I remember
I
like
don't think-
last time I remember he was on the
In
court.
3 years, he hasn't even played a full season.
Dude, the last time he was relevant was the fucking what was it, the grenade celly that he got fined for, and then like he just disappeared from playing after that. He's just back and forth from suspensions, the team benching him just because they don't want him out there. I mean, I think the grenade celly's pretty lit. I was waiting for CD and George Pickens to pull out their fucking headshot celly that they have. They got fined for that too. I mean, you just see all these gun and grenade celebrations that are just always gonna get fined, but I think they're pretty lit. I didn't have a problem with Ja doing that. Tossing it. He doubled down on it too after the fine and threw another nade. That was awesome. That was awesome. Damn, what was that,
it's a
like 2
big-
years ago now?
To piggyback off Jake, though, I want to talk about Jaylen Brown and his trade rumors related to Portland. I think now that they got Ja, though, I don't think they're going to pursue him at all, or not as hard as they were before. I could see it though. I mean, they do have a lot of picks. They do have a lot of young guards that could trade for that guy. But I think the favorite right now is Denver. Denver is reportedly trading or has offered Jamal Murray, Cam Johnson, and 2 first-round picks for Jaylen Brown. In my opinion, if I am either side of that team, I think that's what's probably going to be the best you get for him, at least wise. You get picks and get a really good young guard in Jamal Murray, and a good role player and Cam Johnson, 3-and-D wing. Another news too, Jalen Duren doesn't want to be in Detroit. Detroit's not offering enough money or not what he wants, which is the max. He has explored sign and trade offer meetings, like setting up meetings with the Kings and the Lakers. But I did just see a report right before we started that the Pistons are not interested in any trade sign and trade deals. They will match whatever he signs. So I think Duran's going to get the max somewhere, and he's going to have to get it from the Pistons because the Pistons already said they will not be accepting anything.
I don't know. After what he did in the postseason this year, I don't think that's just let him go, man. Let him walk. He was an issue in a lot of those games. Turnovers, not getting any boards, lousy shot attempts.
I see what you're saying, but I mean, he's still young, big in the league, all-star at that.
I mean, yeah, great in the regular season, absolutely, but I mean, didn't show up until their very end of their run of the postseason.
Yeah.
1 or 2 games
Yeah,
at the
But
end
we
there.
need him. We need him for the looks max or mog edits on TikTok. So
Yeah, I
That's-
heard he did have a call with the Lakers today, but I mean the Pistons matching. I mean they're gonna be able to get him. That's regardless. No one's
Regardless, yeah.
no one
It
can,
really
no
just
one can
depends on
stop
how
that.
much Duran can get out of all the other teams. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
Pistons are making the right move, keeping him though for sure.
Yeah, I think in the long run it will end up being great. He just probably needs a lot more playoff experience. That's playing at a different level. It really is, and that's probably tough for a lot of young guys. That's a team that hasn't been there. They just made a massive turnaround. They're literally the top of the draft order just a couple years ago. One of the worst teams in the league. Cade Cunningham made a big turnaround with his second overall pick a couple years ago, right? 4, 5, I don't even remember now. But before we get into this next note, since it's going to be a little bit of a heavy hitter, I do want to just real quick ask everyone. It is a big question. Actually, no, we'll save that for later because I think that is something for later. Go ahead, Hunter, on this next topic.
Yep. Former Titans running back Chris Johnson has publicly announced his ALS diagnosis. ALS is a very serious disease, and it's not something to joke about. Your body shuts down while you remain fully conscious of everything that's going on. In a recent interview with Michael Strahan, CJ2K had to use a computer to speak, where he said, "I'm still me. ALS has changed what my body can do, but it hasn't changed who I am." We at the Blitz Bricks team want to show support for Chris and his family.
Yeah, just all support and all love out to CJ2K's family and him himself. Watching that video when SportsCenter released that interview, it was really sad. It happened so fast. I feel like I literally just saw him so recently in an interview talking about his career, and it is really sad. And I'm sure that's been very tough on his kids and his wife. But all love out to their family and to him. Well, on that note, is that all we have for news today? I believe so. So we'll wrap already broken news and move on into, what do we want to do? Trolling Turbo?
Yeah, go ahead. Troll. Let me go
Trolling
see.
Turbo. Do we have anything in the chat right now?
Let's see, actually.
Does not look like it on TikTok.
Anybody have any debate topics for us?
Hey, debate.
Debate. Yeah, give us any topic you want. It can be about any like anything sports related, or just like a really dumb question you want to see us answer. Shoot in the chat. We'll see if we can get to it.
Yeah. We got Blake Nolan in here, top viewer. Milton, number 1 top viewer. Is your profile picture on... Is Milton's profile picture on TikTok the AI him dunking on Turbo?
Hey.
Oh, I wish
Okay,
we
that's
could. I
awesome.
wish we could
That's
pull that
awesome.
up right
Dude,
now.
yeah, it totally is.
Oh,
That
man,
guy
we-
loves. That guy
I
loves
wish
that
we could
picture.
pull that up right now. That was a great picture. What do we have here? Blake Nolan, do you have anything for Trolling Turbo? Milton, you got anything for Trolling Turbo? Let's see.
Probably something about I'm asleep.
Yeah, wake up. Haven't seen any wake up turbos in the chat yet.
There's one in the Twitch chat. Will
Oh,
LeBron
yeah.
win another championship if he goes to the Warriors?
No.
No.
I don't know. I thought I saw something. I thought I saw something yesterday that they aren't going to be able to afford him anymore after extending KP. But I mean, also they're going to lose Draymond, which is massive for that. I think losing Draymond is the biggest push for the Warriors to be able to make another run.
Massive.
Yeah, that's big for that is massive for the team. That is. It truly is. But if LeBron goes to the Warriors, I mean, it'd be nice to see him pair up with Steph. But just because of Chris John, I don't want that to happen. I can't let an Eagles Warriors fan be happy right now.
Realistically, I don't think it really will get him a championship. I think he just wants to go do it just to say he played with Steph Curry.
Dude,
just really good
Probably,
friends.
yeah. Full circle moment. He played them 4 times in the finals. They played
LeBron.
the finals, but he lost them 3 times. So
I
They
think
beat him
it makes
going
more
up.
sense. I think it makes chill.
But the iconic 2016 run, would it be weird if he ended his career with a championship in the team that he beat in his most iconic finals run? Or is that kind of aura?
a championship is a championship, man.
That is true.
I think
Kevin Durant's rings don't count.
yeah, I fully support that. Actually, fully support that.
I
Yeah, I mean,
I see
honestly,
what
that's a
you're
good
saying.
point.
I see what you're saying about Pat Riley not letting LeBron come back, but I mean, just imagine Giannis, LeBron, and Bam. Like,
LeBron at point, first of all.
yeah,
LeBron
Bam.
would be at point.
I mean,
Yeah,
LeBron's
Yeah,
like,
imagine
dude,
what Bam could do with all this help.
yeah,
like
right.
this isn't like prime LeBron, where like that's just like one of those Bucks teams that Giannis had. Like,
This is
4 or
no.
5
This
years.
is still a good LeBron. This is a LeBron that
Did you
just
see him?
bounced. This is a LeBron that just bounced a team in the playoffs by himself with just his son out there. Like,
Yeah,
Did
but
you see him
fucking-
like playing golf and his entire beard was
is
just
gray. Yeah, dude. The season ended. He
Yeah.
he gets eliminated, and now he's just actually old.
That's sad.
Is he
bro.
painting his
So
beard? Was he painting his beard the entire season or what?
imagine
He's been doing
just
a lot of
Blake
things with his
says-
hair for his entire career.
I guess, yeah, the bald spot. Blake says he needs a lock for the Mexico game. You got anything, Turbo?
Mexico money line.
Mexico money line?
No way
Mexico
they
money
lose
line
that,
or
bro.
Mexico to advance?
Mexico money line.
So you don't think it? I think money. If you take the money line in general, it doesn't count if it ends in PKs.
Oh,
I
still
think you have to
money
take
line.
them. I think you have to take them
I
to
think
advance.
I think this is gonna be a
Because
good
money line
like,
ends. It has to end by the end of stoppage time. So no extra time and no PK.
I think it ends 1-0, and I think Mexico holds and parks the bus
Wow.
at home.
So take no for both teams to score, or take Mexico.
The under is also
To
looking
win.
really good in that game,
Total
Yeah.
score under.
but I think Mexico wins it in general.
Well, there's a couple there for you, Mr. Blake Nolan. Do we have anything else that anybody would like to address before we move on into trivia? Blake Nolan says beg. Everybody says bet.
Yeah.
That guy just woke up, so
That guy just woke up. How was your couch nap, Blake? Was it comfy? You look so cozy. Ashy, is it okay if I bet on the Mexico game? Ashley, is it okay if Blake bets on the Mexico game? Do you give him
I
permission?
don't care what you do with your life, Blake.
Wow.
I want to hear yes or no though.
Yeah.
he didn't say no. So, but he didn't say yes. Whatever.
All right. Well, on that note, let's go ahead and move on into some trivia. What do you have for
Cool.
us today, Hunter?
Give me 1 second, everybody.
Hopefully some easy questions.
Facts.
Some easy, some not. Debatable. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Ashton, I'm going to give you this first one. David Tyree had the iconic helmet catch, which overshadowed the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. This was between the Giants and the Patriots. The question I have for you is, which Giants receiver caught the game-winning touchdown?
We were talking about this the other day. It was Plaxico Burress, and the reason we were talking about it is because there was news that he was selling. Was it the game ball?
Yeah, selling the
Yeah,
touchdown
he's
catch.
selling
That
the game
from
ball.
that
he was
catch.
selling the game ball that he caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
was
sold his.
Plaxico
He
Burress,
just sold his
he-
Super Bowl ring. He's a fucking
Let's say
Plaxico's
27
guy.
yards on 9 targets.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
2 receptions, 27 yards,
receptions.
9 targets.
Wow.
But we can't critique it too
Talk
much
about
because he caught the
efficiency.
game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl of all places.
I don't know.
Hey,
bro.
but-
This was the last.
Wait.
This was
But-
the last postseason reception of his career.
he has sold that Super Bowl ring, and he is currently selling that ball because he is still paying off his lawyer fees from his 2009 arrest.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Was that the reasoning, or?
I mean, that's not the actual. That's
I
not
wanna-
the
I wanna say-
actual
I wanna say
reasoning,
it
but I
was, like,
mean,
later than 2009. But
was,
yeah, no, he went to
fucking-
a nightclub. He went to a nightclub and he was feeling like John Morant, and he accidentally got himself in the leg, and he ended up going to jail for 2 years for it, which is
Yeah.
very unfortunate.
It's gotta be one of
But
the worst ways
yeah.
to go to jail for 2
Yeah.
years.
100%, like the
Imagine
dumbest
you-
possible way you could have gone to jail.
imagine you just drafted him in fantasy football that year too.
Yeah, gotta be brutal. All right, Cam, this one's a little bit more difficult than the other one. In 2006, LaDainian Tomlinson broke the NFL record for most scrimmage touchdowns in a single season. He scored 31. The question I have for you, since LaDainian Tomlinson broke the record, who has come the closest since?
Out of running backs.
I will give you a
Maybe-
hint right now. Not a running back.
Not a running back. Ooh.
Not a running back.
Oh,
Probably a
yeah. Yeah,
receiver.
I know who it is now.
All right. Yeah, Cam, if
Think
you
of
don't get it, Ashton's ready to steal.
I have to think of the best receiving
Also know
season.
who it is, I believe. I think we had a question about similar to this like a couple weeks ago, but it was
2007
Similar.
Patriots.
Not the specific player.
2007
Team.
Patriots. 2007 Patriots were undefeated, and one single receiver had a phenomenal scoring season that year. Let me get Randy Moss.
Correct. It is Randy Moss. He scored
Oh!
23 touchdowns in 2007.
Yep. I actually
This
thought it
is
was
this
fuck. I
is
thought it was
still the
more than
NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a season. That accounted for 46% of Tom Brady's touchdown passes.
I thought it was more than that. I actually, damn, I was going on a win there.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 25, 26 on that season.
Before
Yeah,
LT, it was Sean
23.
Alexander.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that-
it was Sean Alexander.
Wow.
Yeah. He was still 8 touchdowns short of
That's so
LT's
crazy that
record. But
that's
at the end of the day, to still get this many receiving touchdowns in 1 year is still very impressive.
What is the closest that we've seen since then? What, 17 from Devontae, like probably 10 years
Oh,
ago
you're
with
talking
the
receivers?
Packers? Yeah, out of receivers at least. Running backs, I think
JT
JT or Kamara got to be close to
Mhm.
23 from
I think someone has had more than 23 since then.
I don't know how Derrick Henry isn't close to that. No, clearly nobody's had more than 23 since then, since that's the number 2.
No,
Yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah, but
you're right.
Yeah.
That's
No,
just
I was
so
about to say,
crazy
are
that
you
it's
are you
still-
questioning my trivia,
Yeah.
Ashton?
yeah, right. Damn, that's just so
That's
crazy
okay.
to me. I thought he had more, and it's 8 touchdowns short. Still,
it is
that's the
crazy.
number 2. That's
Yeah.
a wild number.
Still very
LT.
impressive
What's
season.
JT have last season? Like
Hey,
21?
bro, if you listen
I
to
think
if
he
you
had-
listen to
he had
interviews
multiple
with
3
Randy
touchdown
Moss,
games.
he'll be the first to tell you that he stopped at 23 out of respect to Kobe. So
Yeah, only
All right, I think
only-
that's our time to move on to the next one.
only 13 years before Kobe's passing.
He just knew.
All right, Jake.
He knew the future.
So this one is actually World Cup related. In the entire history of the World Cup, only 8 countries have ever won it.
I think I actually
Can you name those countries?
I think I can name this.
probably not, but I could definitely get a good amount. So go
Hey,
France,
put your best foot forward, man. Yeah, France is one of them.
Brazil,
Brazil is another.
Spain,
They won the most. Spain, yeah, good guess. Spain's only won 1, but they're on there.
Germany,
Germany. All right, you got 4. You're on a roll.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Damn,
all right,
all
5. You
right.
haven't got one wrong yet.
I thought that
All
would
right,
be
you're
your
doing
first
good, man.
guess.
You're doing good. All right, you got 3 more.
Oh, I need 3 more. Damn. Dude, I'm drawing
Yeah.
blank.
You've fucking done phenomenal so far. I thought you were gonna open with
Yeah,
Argentina,
bro,
but
come on, bro.
I feel like I'm missing like a couple like pretty obvious ones. Can you like confirm or deny that?
A little bit,
I would say team wise, yeah.
but I mean,
Uh, Italy, maybe. I don't know. That feels like a
Italy.
really bad guess.
Italy.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
Italy's a great guess.
Yeah.
They've
Okay.
won 4 World Cups. So yeah, I mean, so you got 6 right so far. So you only need 2.
Okay.
One of these I know you can get. The other one you might not immediately
Yeah.
think of.
Let's see. Damn. One of these I can easily get. Wait. So tell me the ones I've gotten so far. If
you've got
All right,
Brazil.
so you got Brazil, Argentina, Spain, France, Germany, Italy.
Damn. Wait, I said Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Brazil. I
Okay.
literally just said you got Brazil.
Dude, I don't know.
All right. Does anybody want to steal if they know the last 2 countries?
I've got the
I
last
can
2.
still- I've got the
All right,
last two,
Cam.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Turbo, you want one? I'll take the other.
I'll take the easy one. I'm gonna go England.
All right, the other one's Uruguay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
Uruguay you have 2 wins?
They
Wow.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won the first ever World Cup.
Yep.
And they won one in the 50s. But yeah,
Like
Brazil has the
backwards.
most. Italy, Germany are tied with second for 4. Argentina's won 3. France has won 2. Uruguay's won 2. Spain and England have both won 1. And this next question actually relates to England. This one's for Turbo. Which of the following events, historical events, has happened since England last won the World Cup? The Watergate scandal, the Chernobyl disaster, LeBron James being born,
The GOAT!
or the Soviet Union collapsing, or all of the above?
I want to lean towards LeBron James being born, but I feel like since like there's an all of the above, like even like option, I feel like it has to be all of the above.
All of the above, final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah, you're right. It's all of the above. England hasn't won the World Cup since 1966. The closest they
Jeez.
finished since was 4th place twice in 1990 and 2018. An interesting fun fact about the last time England won the World Cup is that Cam was still learning how to walk.
All right. Already could walk, bro.
All right. Yeah. All right. Ashton, I got you for this next one. Which NFL quarterback currently holds the record for most touchdown passes by a rookie?
The only reason I know this is because I despise the quarterback who it is. It's Justin Herbert.
No, it's not Justin Herbert. It's If Man. No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Okay.
He threw for 31 touchdowns in 2020. He would go on to win Rookie of the Year that same season. He became the starter after the team doctor accidentally punctured Tyrod
Yeah, that
Taylor's
was
lung,
crazy.
which is, I mean, to be fair, you got to give him credit for like stepping in on short notice and actually playing well. But I mean,
Right.
you can only imagine what Herbert could do if he had better receivers and like if everything just went his way all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like part of his whole thing. So, Cam, all right, got you for this one. Which NBA player holds the record for most ejections during a career?
This kind of feels like it's just obviously Draymond, unless yeah, I think this has just got to be Draymond Green. I fucking
No, it's not Draymond. He has the second most, but he doesn't have the most.
wow, not Draymond. It can't be someone active in the league right now. There's just nobody else that fucking.
No,
There's
he's
nobody
not
more-
active in the league.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nobody more degen in basketball
Yeah,
right now. Than
currently
Draymond.
Draymond is 4 ejections behind this guy.
All right, soon enough. Give it one more year and he will be. Ask me this question
Yeah.
again next year. I don't think I know. I don't think I know the answer to this one.
I
Anyone
want
wanna
to give
steal?
a guess. I don't
Yeah,
think it's. I don't know
Anybody
if I
wanna
know
steal?
it, though. I want to say Ron Artest.
Not
better
Ron
work.
Artest.
This is
Not
Big
Ron Artest.
Sheed.
Yeah, Jake got it. It's Rasheed
Wow.
Wallace.
Good
He's
steal. Yeah.
ejected 29 times during his career. Over his entire career, he accumulated 373 technical fouls, 41 of which were all in the same season and resulted in 7 ejections in that same season.
I think the biggest.
Like I said, Draymond Green. Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I think the biggest surprise here is that Draymond Green only has 25 ejections in his entire career. But go ahead.
Honestly, that also is a very valid take.
That's
But Rasheed Wallace has one of the funnier ejections I've ever seen because all he did was just stare at a ref, and the ref got intimidated and just booted him from the game. He didn't even say a word. He was just like, he's playing mind games with me, and I'm like, brother, he didn't say anything to you. But to be fair, it is Rasheed Wallace. So, I mean, 29 times. I mean, without it would have been 28, and he still would have had the record. So, who knows? Maybe Draymond will pass it, but until then, he has it. All right, Jake. Interesting question here. LeBron James was famously 1 vote away from being unanimous MVP back in 2012 and 2013. Which player received that 1 vote?
Man, 2012 to 2013. I mean, I guess my first guess around this time, it's got to be, Kevin Durant.
That is a great guess, but it's not him. He
Kevin-
finished second in MVP that year.
Kevin Durant.
Maybe if he got a haircut, that would have elevated him to, a couple votes. But, obviously that didn't
Probably,
happen. Who else is really good then? I mean, Chris Paul was like, could be Chris Paul maybe.
No,
Is
not
that a
Chris
bad
Paul.
guess? No.
Not a bad guess either. It just wasn't him.
Does this said player like, do they have an MVP? Like, did they ever win one?
No, they never won an MVP.
Okay, and this is in 2012, 2013. Man, I mean, I was gonna say Derrick Rose until then, but I feel like Melo in those years was averaging like high 20s, like upwards of like 28 a game. Like, could it be Melo?
Yeah, it's Melo. Yeah, Melo finished third in MVP voting that season, even though he was the only other player to get an MVP vote.
I think
LeBron
that's
received
so weird.
120 of the 121. Like in terms of voting points, which is how they score who wins the MVP, Melo only scored 475 voting points, which was 732 points behind LeBron that year.
God damn.
I know.
That's
Like
why he's the GOAT.
LeBron really could have been the first unanimous. Well, technically Shaq could have been the first unanimous MVP, but somebody voted for AI. And then it could have been LeBron, but somebody voted for Melo. And then Curry came around and they were like, yeah, he's the guy. And then LeBron beat him in the finals that year when he was unanimous MVP. So
And
all
Steph was
works out
hurt
in the
that
end.
year.
Yeah.
Still the GOAT.
All right. All right, Turbo, you're getting the last question. Who was the
Go.
youngest NBA player to make their debut?
Sheesh. Off rip. I'm thinking 18, 17, maybe even.
I think you have to be
I'm gonna
exactly
guess.
18 to play.
I don't think you have to be exactly 18 because you could come out of high school back in the day.
I
But
will give you their age. They were 18 years old or 18 years and 6 days old.
Dang, bro.
I'm gonna guess Kobe. Kobe was pretty young
Not
coming
Kobe,
out of high school.
not Kobe.
I
Not
bet you
Kobe,
he's
but I will give you a hint because I think you're going to be guessing for a bit. This guy did debut for the Lakers.
He was
All right, we'll see.
18 years and 6 days old in LA making his NBA debut, bro. How is he still alive? I would not have made it.
I have no idea.
Dang. Well, my second guess was gonna be Tracy, but no, I don't think that's gonna be right. She's debuted for the Lakers. Was he like a pretty good player?
This was back in the. I mean, he wasn't a superstar, but I mean, he's a recognizable name.
Did he win a championship with the Lakers?
Yeah, he won a championship with the Lakers. He
Magic?
debuted in 2000. He debuted in 2005.
Okay, so not Magic. Okay. I'm drawing blanks, honestly. I thought it would have for sure been Kobe.
Anybody
Was
want
he
to
a
try and steal this
guard?
one?
Bigger? Yeah, if anyone wants to
No,
steal it, go ahead.
no, he wasn't a guard. He was a big guy.
Is he a pretty? You said he's a pretty notable name, and he won a How many did he win? A couple championships with the Lakers, or just one?
I think he won. I'd actually have to check and see how many he won. Give me 1 second. I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't. So y'all can feel free to boo me.
I'm trying to see though. Big man debuted for the Lakers.
He won 2 championships.
I mean,
I knew it was 1 or 2.
Wasn't I don't know if this guy came out of high school, but I know he was a big man for those Lakers teams that won a championship. Like is it Andrew Bynum?
How the fuck did you get that?
You turned your stream off.
Shit! Did I accidentally turn it? Oh, damn it!
Andrew Bynum.
My bad. Right, let me go back to it.
18. No way he was in college.
Dang it. I hit the arrow key and it was right next to my. All right. But yeah, 18 years and 6 days old when he debuted in 2005. In his debut, in 5 minutes, he got 2 boards, 2 blocks, and he went 0 for 2 from the field. Generational performance, if you're asking me. But yeah, interestingly enough, Bynum is still younger than Cam. All right. That's all the trivia I got for today. Thank you guys for partaking. Do we want to go ahead and get into some debate topics?
Yeah, we're about that time. Let's begin the debate.
All right, sounds good. All right. Same rules per usual. I think I'm going to give everybody about a minute and a half on their debate topics to make their point. Again, you'll get a 30-second warning after the minute mark, and then whenever the timer runs out, that's still very loud. But I'll go ahead and Ashton, I'm going to go ahead and give you the first one. Which NFL player do you think will improve the most next season? Starting now.
Oh man, I got a guy in mind, and I'm a big believer in this guy. Give me Cam Ward. Getting a good supporting cast around him. I think Cam Ward is going to do astronomically better than he did last year with an old Calvin Ridley and just an awful supporting cast. Carnell Tate is going to help him out a lot, and I think Jake was saying that sleeper Gunnar Helm is going to be helping him out as well. I think they're going to be a lot better with coaching. And he for his situation last year, he didn't perform horribly at all. Like, he played very well, and he showed some great flashes of being one of those quarterbacks who can succeed in this league. So for most improved player next year, give me Cam Ward.
Yeah, I'm on board
All
with
right, sweet.
that.
I didn't even need to give you the warning for that one, but yeah, no, I think Cam Ward
Short and sweet.
is going to take that next step.
I
Short and sweet. I think it's going to be Cam Ward.
I
I'm
fully agree.
I'm fully bought in on the guy. I think he's a very special talent. I really hope that he realizes his potential. I think he's like, if the Titans waste him as a quarterback, it's going to be like a big travesty to me. I mean, Carnell Tate as his wide receiver one now, I think that's like a great fit for him. I think Brian Dable is a good offensive coach, or
I
at least
love
like
that,
when he's
yeah.
not a head coach.
I love him as
When
their
he's not
OC.
the head coach, I think
I
I think it'll work
I
out.
love him, but
And
look at what he did
Saleh
with
is a great coach.
exactly. Look at what Dabble did with Josh Allen back in his early days. This is huge for Cam Ward. The beginning of his career, I totally agree. I think he's gonna have a huge step forward next season. It's gonna be a completely different team. Who knows? Maybe Calvin Ridley will remember how to catch a football this year. I saw that he had started practicing with these glasses that they're fully blacked out and they have these small like cutouts in them, so that he can only see the tiniest frame, so he has to see the smallest angle to track the ball. I don't know, it's something to get his tracking skills better, so he will have basically no way to find the ball until he finds it, and I don't know, it's something that he's training with, and
Yeah,
apparently it's
honestly,
his,
that just sounds really stupid.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure he's gonna hurt
Calvin
himself
Ridley
doing this,
is-
but
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's interesting. Maybe it'll work for him. He started doing that in the season last year, and he had a bit of a step forward, looking better, catching balls. But I mean, you got Tate
Wow, I'm
now.
wide open.
Yeah, you got Tate now, so I think that's a huge play for Ward. It seems like they've been real
Wandale
good buddies
Robinson
too.
too.
Wandale, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
forgot
already
about
a bigger.
Wandale.
That's already a
Wandale,
bigger.
Yeah.
That's a bigger number two
I'm
option.
a big
than,
believer
than,
in Wandale.
yeah. Ridley can be your older vet at your 3, and he's still really fast at what 31, 32 now. He's still got a lot of
Really
speed
old
behind
as
him.
shit.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
he took so much time out of the league when he left for what was he said he was depressed, but he had that gambling problem.
There's actually a real stat. Calvin Ridley, like when he graduated high school, he was 20 years old. That's a real thing.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I did.
Isn't he the exact same age as Amari Cooper?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
I remember seeing that, but I know like him and DJ Moore were in the same draft, and DJ Moore is like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
younger.
DJ Moore's 29. I'm pretty sure. I think he turns 29 He'll be going into the season.
He's also trash too. But
Nah,
like,
dude,
that's the
DJ Moore, the Bills is gonna be so much different this year.
I don't know. I'm not a
Okay.
fan. I just don't like him because he bailed me in fantasy last year. But whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, there's fucking too many. There's too many mouths to feed in that Chicago offense, bro. They had 3 potential wide receiver 1 talents last year.
Yeah, I think Luther Burden is another good choice for this question as well.
Yeah, Luther Burden probably
Yeah,
take
Luther
a
Burden.
big,
Loveland,
maybe a
bro.
big breakout this year.
Yeah, honestly, I think Loveland is going to be like, at least for the Bears, he's going to be one of their most valuable
They still have
offensive
Kmet.
asset next
They
year.
still have Komet on the roster too, right? That's just they got 2 great
Yeah,
pass
we
catching tight
don't
ends.
we
though.
don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
no.
I'm just saying,
Come
that's
on,
still-
man. It's Loveland
That's
time.
2. That's still
Cole
two.
Kmet, we're good.
No, it is good to
Cole
have as
Kmet,
many
we're
tight
good.
ends
Colston
as
Loveland is
possible,
here.
but, obviously.
Loveland's going to be the most valuable thing in all of Hammond, Indiana, when it's all said and done.
In all of Hammond,
Indiana,
Indiana.
man.
Wow.
All right. Cam, I think I want to go ahead and give you this next question primarily because like you were hyping up the World Cup earlier. I want to see how you would actually answer this one. What would you rather have? The US win the World Cup or the Cowboys win the NFC Championship?
I don't even need this. I don't even need the Cowboys to be winning the Super Bowl in this question to pick the Cowboys. Just to see them there, man. I haven't seen it in my lifetime. Fuck soccer. I played soccer my whole life. I also played football my whole life, but I love watching football a whole lot fucking more. I don't fucking care. Fuck the U.S. You're not gonna defeat Argentina. No, not like that. 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 USA. I'm a very patriotic person. But fuck soccer. I mean, fuck soccer. I guess I don't give a shit. I'd rather see the fucking Cowboys just so I could rub it in fucking Chris's face. Just another appearance in the Super Bowl. Just for the. I don't even give a shit about anything else but the satisfaction of what Chris John would feel like, because he's gonna be living with me, and he'd have to sit there and watch that with me, and I get to just emote on his head the entire time. If it was the possibility that it was another NFC East showdown in the NFC Championship, it was the Cowboys and the Eagles and we beat them. Oh boy, that's my Super Bowl right there. That's enough of a win for me. I'd be so fucking happy. I don't care. I think that'd be way bigger in my book than the U.S. men's national team winning the World Cup. That still would be massive. I'm not going to downplay that at all. But I mean, you can't lie, dude. The Cowboys, come on, man. It's been so long. 31. We're going on 31 years. 31 years.
Well,
I haven't seen
the last
so
comment,
long.
but I think the U.S. is going to.
You're not even a Cowboys fan, so it doesn't matter to you, bro. You're for whatever reason. You're for whatever reason a Commanders fan.
RG3, bro. Bay Legend, bro. Don't ever forget that.
All right. RG3 was
That's
nice.
valid. That is actually insanely valid.
RG3 was nice.
My philosophy is that you either win the Super Bowl or you lose. So I would have to go with the U.S. here, and I think the U.S. winning the World Cup this year would probably propel like an era of U.S. dominance in soccer further down the line. You know?
Bro, I feel like the U.S. winning the World Cup, like
I think it would definitely.
I don't even know my next door neighbors, but I'd just walk outside and probably give them a hug.
I think it would definitely make soccer a way bigger thing in the U.S. if we win.
That's what I was going to say. I think MLS is huge.
The route to get there is so hard. I mean, sure, we'll make it through. Sure. We'll make it through this week, but I mean, not even the finals. You'd have to get through France and like the semifinals. You'd have to get through Spain. Spain after the next game or two. Like that right there is your wall. Like I don't even think we'd get past Spain. You get past Spain, then you got to see France. You beat France, then you have to go play against Argentina. And Messi wants to go on this generational run to solidify his legacy, and he's going to do it. I just don't think anything's going to stop him. They subbed him in on his birthday just to go out there and score a goal on Saturday. Like they literally just threw him out there for a good birthday goal. And shout out Messi. But I just don't think.
Goat, man. He doesn't need to solidify anything.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I just another shout out Chris John. This is not shout out Chris John. You're not getting the Ronaldo glaze here. This is going to Messi.
How is Chris always wrong?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like
he picks everything wrong, man.
Just doesn't know.
No,
me personally with this question, I think that if like the Cowboys were winning the Super Bowl, no brainer.
Yeah,
I'm picking the Cowboys, but they're just winning the NFC Championship. They're going to be in the Super Bowl. They're not guaranteed to win it. I mean, they might lose. Like I will say this, like the World Cup only happens every 4 years, and nobody ever expects the U.S.
Let me rephrase my answer. Then, if we ran, now that I've thought about it a little more after saying our route to get there, if we actually just ran that gauntlet, that would be fucking nasty as shit. That would probably be the most entertaining thing in sports, right there. Fuck my Cowboys. I don't fucking care anymore. That actually just sounded like the Spain, France, then Argentina. You fucking run that gauntlet right there. That's pretty nasty. I don't know.
And the rest of the world knows that we don't give a shit about soccer. So we have all this shit to talk.
And it's in the U.S. right now. Maybe all of I think my entire outlook on everything just changed right now. I don't think I care about football anymore. I think I care about football now. A whole lot.
Bro. After the World Cup, it's going to be called soccer.
Yeah,
It's called soccer now.
it is.
It's called soccer now.
It is soccer now.
All right, let's
That's
go
why
ahead
I
and get
was
on to the
saying that,
next
though.
question.
Yeah,
oh,
let's-
sorry, Turbo, you go ahead. Actually, Turbo
No,
had
I was
something to
just
say.
saying- I was just saying, like, I was like just saying because like you're at home, so like you winning it at home too, like it's awesome.
Yeah, parade in the streets and everything.
Yeah, that would be huge. Now that I think about it,
All right,
this
Jake.
is a lot more.
All right,
And I would win
Jake?
$750.
It's pretty lit.
everybody's still making points.
A month.
All right,
That's a month of rent right there. Count it.
all right. I got a question for you, Jake. I want to see how you answer this one. It's actually a start, bench, and cut. I'm gonna give you all these players at their peak:
Mhm.
Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, or Megatron.
Ah, man, that's a tough one. Well, I think I'm gonna, man, even though this guy didn't really put up huge touchdown numbers throughout his career, I'm gonna give the start to Julio Jones. I think he's probably the best athlete I've ever seen at receiver, maybe outside of like, Prime OBJ, because, I don't know. Prime OBJ was a crazy athlete, but Julio Jones, just the fluidity he has at 6'4", 220, to be able to move in and out of his routes the way he does. Also, the all-time leading receiver in yards per game. He has, I think, 2 seasons where he's put up 1,800 yards. I mean, that speaks for within itself, considering there's only about 6 or 7 seasons with that, anyways. Then for the bench, I'm actually going to go with the guy who was debating with him for the best receiver in the league all those years. I'm going to go with Antonio Brown, even though, obviously he's his post-playing career has aged, pretty bad, but and this is no disrespect to Calvin Johnson. I know everyone's going to think that expecting Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, thank you, Turbo.
The
Wow.
way I view it, right? The way I view it, right, is Megatron. Like these guys all had similar peaks. They all had similar peaks numbers wise, but Megatron. So I'm not.
No, I need to hear you out on this. No, you get to go past the minute and 30 mark. You need to explain yourself.
Wow.
Okay, look. So Megatron, right? His peak really, where he was putting up those elite numbers, is like a good 4 to 5 year run. Like
Football fan does
AB
not
and
agree with
Julio,
you.
like they ran the whole decade of the 2010s. Like they were legit, like all pros, like 5-6 years in a row. Megatron, like he's always in and out with injuries. Like, and that's if you're talking about their peak, like sure, maybe Megatron's a better talent. But like if I'm taking one guy's career over the other, give me Antonio Brown and Julio Jones over Calvin Johnson. And I'm not thinking. I mean, I guess I'll think twice about it, but I'm definitely taking them over them, and I'm not gonna be told otherwise.
You're the king of the roast takes.
I will say this. We have to respect his honesty here.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like I'm
We-
making great points.
I think this is like your worst take so far.
that
Like
really
honestly,
was-
like I'm thinking I might even take Tyreek Hill over. No, I probably wouldn't do that.
Don't fucking say that, bro.
Okay.
Don't-
Maybe not that, but Tyreek Hill, like Tyreek Hill to me is he's like a top receiver of all time. Like Calvin Johnson, he doesn't clear Tyreek Hill by any means, but he is better. I'll say that.
You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. I had
Oh,
Megatron's
this
cleats
guy
in
is-
middle school. I'm going Megatron star.
This
all
guy is
day.
nicknamed after
Yeah,
an
I
actual
mean-
supervillain.
Yeah,
Like, that's
Man,
his
that's
nickname.
cool. That's cool. I mean, that's just
And
because he.
Antonio Brown is an actual supervillain. Like, I mean, why is he's? I feel like he's just a.
I don't.
Actually, he might
I
stay
don't
on the
even
bench,
mind-
but I think I like Julio a little bit more than. Prime Antonio
I
was
think-
pretty
I
nasty.
think I
I
take
think
AB,
Julio is
but-
just a Calvin Johnson Jr. Like he's the junior version of
Yeah.
Calvin
Yeah.
Johnson.
It's a smaller version. of
Calvin
it.
Like, I don't
Johnson
even
has
mind
all
starting
the
AB
physical
over him, but,
tangibles.
like,
every single physical tangible. The talent is there. Literally, he's just the most perfectly well-rounded and not at all fucking balanced, just overpowered wide receiver. Like this.
That's actually Jamar. That's actually Jamar Chase. But,
Shut the f-
whatever.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I don't know if I've
I'm being dead serious. Jamar Chase has no flaws. Like Jamar Chase has no flaws in his game. you know?
Football.
What are your
football
top 5
fans says Julio
receivers,
disappeared
Jake?
after year 9.
Well, like all time or what?
I mean,
Yeah,
you got
all time.
Year 9. I mean, we're talking about their peaks here.
Yeah,
like,
year 9.
when
That's
they
year
were at
9
their
is
best.
year 9's a good time to start regressing. I'd say it's almost 10 years
Yeah,
in the
like
league.
almost a decade.
Yeah, you make it almost a decade playing as a receiver. I feel like
I mean,
you're gonna start
I don't know. I
regressing.
don't know if Calvin Johnson's in the top 5. He's like
Larry
number
Fitzgerald was playing until Larry Fitzgerald played till like 37, right?
No,
36,
Larry
37?
Fitzgerald, like he's very consistent, but like his peaks don't warrant me putting him in like a
No,
top
I'm
5.
just talking about keeping it going to an old age
Oh yeah,
for
yeah. Like
longer
Mike
than a
Evans,
decade.
Mike
Well, I mean,
Evans,
Jerry
like
Rice is probably the
good
best
player
example
throughout
because
his
he played well
career,
into his
but
40s.
Mike Evans,
Jerry
Mr.
Rice is number
Consistent.
one for sure.
Yeah, Jerry Rice. Randy Moss has got to be in my top 5
He might
as
be the
well.
best football player ever, honestly.
see,
That's not a
I think
ridiculous
Julio
take.
and AB probably 3 and 4, whichever way you want to put them. Maybe To is in there somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I just like those guys over Calvin Johnson, and that's just my take. So you can't really tell me.
I see you
know,
very differently now, Jake. Very different.
I
Yeah,
view
that's-
you differently
That's
now.
coming. That's even
All
coming
right,
from
all right.
Turbo. That's crazy
Yeah,
that
that's coming from Turbo.
Turbo's not the villain of this episode. That's wild.
This is
No,
literally
man,
like how do you-
someone out there is gonna agree with me, and they're gonna see the light, and we're gonna become best friends because of
I think
that.
you just want to disagree with the right.
Oh man, I got great logic though. Like, look, if they all had similar peaks, but one guy peaks significantly less than the others, then why would I put that guy over the other two? That just doesn't make any sense.
He holds the record for receiving yards in a season. He's second all time for receiving yards in a game. Like, I don't know. I don't know where your thought process is going here. I can't see eye to eye here with.
I just don't see how a
that
guy
take.
named Megatron is not on somehow on that bench at least.
I'm fine with you starting AB over him.
Yeah, me too.
That's
Me
fine
too.
with me.
There's just no way you
Like,
cut
I mean,
him
I
off
could
the-
understand if you like bench him, but like cutting him is the craziest part about
Saying that.
this.
Like he's not even on a team. Like yeah, like starting. Okay, yeah. Cool.
If you think everybody else's peak was better, I mean, I can understand that. That's fine.
Football
But I mean,
fan,
like outright cutting him.
football fan
No, I
just
don't
made
think I-
football
I
fan
think
just
so.
made one of the biggest claims to this that all of us never even mentioned, and I did want to bring this up. He did all of that. Megatron did all of that while playing for the Lions that couldn't win.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, he did
And
have
no-
Matthew
no,
Stafford.
no
as
dude,
well.
they had
I didn't even think of that.
Still.
Yeah, a young Matthew Stafford, Matthew
he
Stafford,
had-
yes, but this was a team that couldn't do anything, and it was just the two of them balling out there.
Literally.
Exactly.
Julio had
Yeah.
Matt Ryan and AB had Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah,
Those
both
are
of-
all
yeah,
similar
all-
No,
caliber
they all had good
quarterbacks.
Yeah,
QBs.
no,
They
yeah, I
all-
mean, yeah, that's a good
none of them
point.
had bad situations, realistically.
All three, likely all three. I think Matt Ryan still makes the Hall of Fame, even though he's never won a Super
Ryan's an
Bowl.
MVP. He'll make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just haunted by that 28-3.
Dude, that's just so crazy. It's still to this day so
Yeah.
crazy. Wow,
Dude,
nobody
Julio
likes
had one of the
Stafford on the
best catches in
Lions.
a
They
Super
called him
Bowl that
Stat
didn't
Padford.
matter.
I agree. I called him Stat Padford for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, that's
Yeah, and then
uh,
L.A. Matthews so much better.
The recency bias has gotten to people.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I still liked him. I thought he was just in a terrible situation.
He just throws 1-yard touchdowns to Devontae Adams now.
Yeah.
That's actually facts.
Yeah, after throwing fucking 15 targets to Puka, and Puka has like 200 yards and no scores. Puka, 15 catches, 250 receiving yards, 0 touchdowns. Devontae Adams, 4 catches, 4 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, actually, I had the Stafford
Jerome
and
Bettis
Puka
stat line.
back
Yeah.
in that Thursday night game against Seattle in like my fantasy Super Bowl. So love both those guys.
You might be in.
well.
took-
I think we've exhausted everything we can on this topic. I mean,
Yeah.
that took the energy out of all of us, and now Turbo has to answer a question.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know. I thought we
Fucking
were done after
forgot.
that.
Yeah, I forgot we still had Turbo. I forgot we still had Turbo's debate to go. Then we
Everybody
God.
got so heated about that.
that
And now,
really
like, yeah, all right.
you just
Wrong.
fucking sparked a debate for real. You took the
I'm
debate
actually
segment to
mad now.
another
Like
level.
at that point, the actual I was like, I have to hear him out.
That
I-
really
You
I
should just
can't
change.
that
We should just
actually-
change debate to Jake making egregious takes.
Yeah.
and then we just.
Oh, man,
talk
Jake's
about it.
worst takes of the
it's a
week.
good take.
You
It's
should
a
have known,
good-
dude. Nah, dude. When Jake was a fucking pledge, he would just come over to my house every day and say the worst things about fucking sports, like the opposite of everything that would happen in the NFL that season. He's like, I believe this, and that, and then just the inverse of everything would happen as soon as the season starts too. Oh,
See, I
man.
only remember being right though. That's the problem, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's
Oh my god.
If that's the
We
case,
all-
then you're never wrong, man.
Alright.
In your book. Let's go on to Turbo's debate.
All right, Turbo. All right. Well, damn, that took all the energy out of me. All right. We briefly touched on this like earlier in like the headlines, but I want to ask you your opinion on what you think he should do. What team should LeBron James sign with?
Realistically, I think it makes the most sense either if he goes back to Cleveland or Miami. It would be a lot of fun to see him go to Warriors, just to see him and Curry one season, probably his last, like Cam was saying. But I just think it makes the most sense. He's already played at both teams. He has a legacy at both other teams. Plus, he probably already has. I mean, he probably does already have a home here, like in the Bay Area or whatever. But I mean, I just think so short and simple. I think he keeps it back in Miami or Cleveland. Cleveland has been trying to like get rid of some players to free up cap space to get LeBron and retain Dean Wade. Miami, he just go back to Miami just cause I feel like also, but I don't know. I think either one of those two is just to keep it short and simple.
I think the
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely either the Heat, the Cavs, or the Warriors. Those are the favorites. I think it's probably just going to be the Cavs. I think he's just going to retire.
I don't
with,
know.
like,
I get that it's
back in
going back
Cleveland,
home.
hometown kid.
I get that it's going back home, but I think that's just a little too obvious. He's already gone back to the Cavs once. I don't think he goes back another time. I think he does go back to a former team. I don't think he goes to the Warriors. I mean, I think that'd be an easier move for him and his family. You know, it's just moving a couple hours away, but I mean, I've seen too many things about the Warriors not having enough money, and their plan was to pair up LeBron with AD and bring that back. But like we said, the Wizards are not listening to any trade calls. They've completely closed the door on moving AD. They want him on this roster. They want the Avengers of unhealthy players basically in Washington this year. And that's just gonna be their team. But I just think that the Warriors are making too big of a push. But they just retained KP, and I really think that takes away your money. I don't think LeBron's gonna go for a minimum contract to go play in Golden State when he could either go home for more money or go back to Miami and be a big three with Giannis and Bam. And
The thing is, though, either three of those teams that he goes to, he's not going to get a lot of money.
I guess
But
you're
LeBron-
right. I mean,
LeBron already said he doesn't care about the money.
He doesn't really need it. He doesn't really
He's a
need it. His
billionaire.
name,
Billionaire,
his
bro.
name is
Sign a veteran's minimum.
His name is he could sign a veteran minimum, but I don't see him doing that. I get playing with Steph, and I just don't see him doing that with the Warriors. Goes back to what I
I
said
think
earlier. Is that corn that he goes to the team that he had his generational finals run against, or is that aura that he'd go end his career winning a
I think he
chip
doesn't
with
even
them?
care. I think he just wants to play with Curry, in my opinion.
I guess,
And,
yeah. I
like,
mean, that would make
I don't even
sense.
blame him. Just too
I
good.
I think
say-
he just wants to win. I think he really just wants to go where he'll win for his legacy.
I say come to Dallas and pair up with Kyrie again.
Dude,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that.
Oh,
Would it not
imagine
be-
Dallas
Would it not be
with
a
Coop
very Mavericks thing to do after
Ooh.
falling through with speculations with Giannis and Kawhi?
and Kawhi, yeah.
I know.
Sign LeBron, like that would be the
Is
most.
it
Mavericks
going to
thing ever.
happen?
I mean, there were so
No.
many. Well, maybe Masai's been doing great. He's been making some crazy moves, and I think this is a guy that will go be active like that. It's a lot better than having Nico Harrison at that helm, because Nico Harrison would look at
Yeah.
LeBron and be like, "Oh no," he'd do the same thing that he did with Steph and Nike.
LeBron also doesn't like Luka, so he's gonna go to the Mavs to
Well,
spite Luka.
Maybe actually, because Luka did take his team over, but the whole thing in general was that LeBron was saying that he wanted to play with Luka so badly, and he wanted to come to Dallas to play with Luka. I was thinking that we were going to draft Bronny
remember
just to
that.
lure him in, and then Nico fucking blew the whole world up not long after that.
Yeah, but what if
Sent
he was
Luka
playing
over
5D
there.
chess so LeBron would go to the Mavericks. Like
And
he was
then
just like, here's Luca now, and then
we
get LeBron.
and we somehow lure Luca back.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
That's
they
not
get to
gonna
the
happen. He's
if the
gonna be
Lakers
so
what if the
salty
Lakers
about
get to
it.
the what if the day comes that the Lakers can't afford Luca anymore?
I don't think it's they came
Possible.
afford him. It just came build a team
One
around
second.
him.
Let me plead my case.
I mean, yeah, with giving AR the max just a week ago is kind of. I mean, that was a Luka move. Definitely, Luka wanted to keep his best friend. He didn't want to be. He already just had a heartbreaking. I missed that. Don't make me cry right now, man.
Luka,
Don't make me cry.
if
I'm
you're
gonna
seeing
fucking
this,
cry right now, man.
come back, man. We miss you.
Bring LeBron.
Like the
got
fans
fired
still
because
love
of
you
that.
in Dallas.
Dude, imagine a team
up?
with LeBron James, Cooper Flag, Luka Doncic, and Kyrie Irving. And they're in Dallas. That would just be so.
We fired the man that hurt us and hurt you. He's not here anymore. Please,
Yeah.
come on, come
And
back.
the coach that betrayed you
come
was
back to
gone
Dallas.
too. You made it to
And
the
also
finals
got
with us.
that day.
What?
We have a championship-winning
You also
coach.
got fired
Granted, at
that day.
college.
Yeah,
but
I
still.
got fired because of my reaction to that. Basically, I kind of was drunk, but someone copped a video of me crashing out over Luka getting traded. My boss
Dude,
thought I
Bro,
was just
deny,
fucking.
deny.
man.
My boss thought I was just
No,
fucking blackout and spazzing, and I really was spazzing over that news
Yeah,
because
I
I
was
thought
gonna
it was
say you
fake
probably
until I
were.
thought I was. I called my dad in the middle of the night. I woke him up and I'm fucking yelling on the phone. That's what the video was. It's me on the phone screaming to my dad. I'm like, they fucking traded Luka. They traded fucking Luka. I didn't think it was real.
Dude, I remember when I found everybody who's a Mavericks fan knows where they were when they found out about the Luka
The
trade.
next day,
I
I'm back at
Oh,
work and I
man.
got a phone call from my boss and she's like, "Hey, put your key in the office. You're fired." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, I saw a video of you fucking freaking out yesterday. Like, I just don't want this." And I was like, "All right, fuck." And then the day after that, my fucking PC like exploded and I just had nothing.
damn,
I
dude.
just had nothing, bro.
The whole universe was out against you.
Yeah,
Like, I
literally.
remember finding out because I was just chilling in my room, not just minding my business. And then my friend Ty calls me and he goes, "Dude, have you seen it?" And I went, "What are you talking about?" And he went, "Oh my God, he does." Because he was with other people. He just audibly, I heard him go, "Oh my God, he doesn't know." And I was like, "Why? What happened?" And he told me, "Go to Twitter, go to Sham's account."
I thought it was fake.
I read it. I thought it was fake
It
too.
was in
I
the
was
middle
like,
of the night,
"There's
bro.
no fucking way."
In the middle of the fucking
Yeah.
night. My friend, I'm
man,
literally at
dude.
work. My homeboy, he turns this photo out. He's scrolling through Instagram. He did this with the fucking Brian Schottenheimer hiring too, and the Matt Eberflus hiring, and both of literally every single time I was like, "That's fucking fake, bro. There's no way that's real." And then I'd look up at the fucking TV behind him with ESPN on, and it just literally that's how it happened. He shows me the Luka trade. And I was like, "Yeah, bullshit, bro. No fucking idiot in the world would trade away Luka after a finals run." And then I look, literally just seconds later, I look up. I'm like, "This guy's a fucking idiot." I look at the TV. I'm like, "Holy fucking shit! It's real!" And I'm just losing my fucking mind, bro. I cannot believe. I just still to this day, for a fucking bag of chips, bro. You didn't even run them for their fucking picks. You go take AD, who just can't fucking play. Max Christie, sure, the young and promising off the bench player, but fuck, bro. For Luka, who just led you to the finals and had a crazy fucking playoff run, averaging what, 30-something points a game in the fucking postseason? 33.8, I think it was. Almost a triple-double that he's averaging in the postseason that fucking year. And you, I think I remember the almost his exact average line that year. I'm gonna get too mad if we keep talking about this. We gotta
We gotta
de-escalate into the end here. Let's go into garbage time and shut this fucking shit down, bro.
Like
My whole day's ruined
last
now.
word, Luka. If you're watching this, please come back.
I miss you.
If you want to.
I miss you.
We miss you. We miss you.
I watch all your games in LA.
Actually, wait, no, I'm not gonna crumble this up. There we go.
It needs to be hanging up. Fucking frame it, bro.
Needs to be hanging up. Yeah, frame it.
That's
All right. Do we have any? Do we have any questions from chat?
Yeah. Any stadium pulse conversation? No, it doesn't really look like it. Well, let's go ahead and wrap garbage time here. We're gonna try to maybe next week. What's the World Cup? I think gets down to I think the round of 16 is probably a better place to start betting. Maybe we can bring Tailing Turbo back. It'll be more of the top teams, so a lot of things will probably be a little bit more easier to take there. I'd say probably try to avoid money lines that end in stoppage time and look at advancing bets if you want to bet right now. But yeah, that's really all I've got. Thank you guys for being here today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow, and ring that notification bell, and subscribe, share. Am I forgetting one? Follow.
Send it to
Comment,
your family.
Send it to your grandmother, and if your grandfather is no longer around, I'm probably going to be in your grandmother's age range tomorrow, so send her my way.
Tomorrow, you're already there, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I am. I'm officially reaching the retirement age, so
Approaching triple digits.
yeah, approaching triple
Triple digits.
digits. Triple dig. Yeah, let your grandma know my name and share it with your family, share it with your friends. If you see a stranger on the streets, run after them with our Instagram loaded up. Chase them down as hard as you
Okay,
can.
maybe don't do that.
Or
but
just
Instead, just turn on the notification bell.
yeah,
that
just
too.
turn on the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe.
and follow,
Make sure you hit the like button.
Comment.
share. And
Yeah, I
that's it.
guess.
Thank you guys. We'll see you guys next Tuesday episode, lucky number episode 13. See you later.